morning, everyone. I'm Greg Stanton, Mayor of the City of Phoenix. Thank you for being here today for this very important announcement, education announcement that the City of Phoenix is doing in partnership with other education leaders and business leaders here in our community. Standing with me today is my friend and partner in education, Don Covey, who is the Superintendent of Maricopa County Schools. MAKISA is the acronym, and he and I have been great partners on a variety of issues, and I'm excited and thankful that you've partnered with me on this very important issue. Also with me today is MARVENE LOBATO, Superintendent of Fowler Elementary School District, one of the top education leaders, not only for her own district, but throughout the city. If there's a major education initiative going on in our community, Dr. LOBATO and her team at Fowler are a part of it, and we are excited that you're standing up and showing leadership again and trying to increase resources for your district and others utilizing the education tax credit. Ashley HARE is also with me. Ashley is the City of Phoenix Arts Education Program Director, who has a passion to make sure that arts is a big part of our education system, including and especially through our after-school programs. Also in the audience today, I want to say thanks in advance to Lisa Noble, who's Senior Vice President, Director of Public Relations for Kramer-Krasselt, Mary Little, the Vice President of Kramer-Krasselt, and Shannon Sobey, the Public Relations Account Supervisor, Kramer-Krasselt. There's going to be some great creative elements to our program we're announcing today, and it's all because of the very outstanding professional work of Kramer-Krasselt, who have donated their time. During my time as mayor, I've tried to operate with one bedrock principle when it comes to education. Every Phoenix child, regardless of the neighborhood, regardless of socioeconomic status, needs to have an access to quality education that puts them on the path to success. Not only is that the right thing to do for our kids, it is the right thing for all of us. Our economy depends on our ability of our students, our kids, to get reading and performing math and science at or above grade level. It involves raising the high school graduation rate and, of course, boosting our college attainment rate. And we know that there are several ingredients to success. Great teachers and what happens in the classroom, a child support system at home through family and their own community, and more than ever, the extracurricular activities such as field trips, music programs, after-school sports, and other great after-school activities. Without extracurricular activities, K through 12 students miss out on the experiences that are essential to encouraging curiosity, developing character, building self-esteem, and so much more. Unfortunately, for too many schools in Phoenix, these learning opportunities have become nice to have rather than must have. They rely primarily on the state school tuition tax credit to provide those funds. But too often, schools that need these kinds of activities, they are the ones that get the least financial support. For example, the per-child contribution last year in Scottsdale Unified Schools was $116 per child. But in Phoenix Phoenix Elementary School District, it was a mere $2.59 per child. It's our kids in lower income areas and in high poverty school districts, they are paying the price, missing out on a well-rounded education. We can change things. We must change things. And today we are taking steps to create that change. Today my office and the City of Phoenix, in partnership with the people standing with me, are launching Kids Are Missing Out, a public service campaign to narrow the funding gap. It's going to take everyone to make the difference. The business community, our great nonprofits, neighborhood organizations, the faith community, and many more to contribute to the state school tax credit program and get their employees to chip in too. As you may know, the program provides dollar-for-dollar tax credits for contributions to pay for extracurricular activities. An individual can contribute up to $200 to a school, and a couple can contribute up to $400 per couple, and that money will come right back to you when you complete your taxes. Participating in this great program is common sense, but not enough Arizonans take part. And that's what this campaign is all about, to raise awareness about the program, but also the needs that many of our schools have to fund extracurricular activities, and to send a message to Arizona taxpayers, especially those without children. You can make a difference right here in Phoenix. you can make a difference for the future of our economy. You can make a great difference in the future of the lives of these children. I want every school to benefit from this program, but especially schools that receive fewer and smaller contributions. These are the schools that need our help and support most. And I want to thank all the people that are here today, those who understand why this program is so important and who have been critical to getting this program off the ground. I introduced the people behind me earlier and those that have developed the PSA campaign to get the message out about how important this program is. When Dr. Don Covey and I first spoke about this program, his response was, how can I roll up my sleeves and be part of the solution? Too many of our school districts actually couldn't even accept online contributions. Dr. Covey took that very personally, and this program would not be possible without the support of Dr. Covey and McKeesa. So next to the podium is my partner in this great program, Dr. Don Covey, head of Maricopa County Schools.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, and good morning, everyone. Just to echo what our fine mayor has said about our city, we have great opportunity to help provide opportunities for every young person of the some 800,000 young people in Maricopa County that go to school. That's our K-12 population. Without the support of the city and the initiatives that have been established in terms of after-school activities, those are opportunities that really have more than just the educational sense to them. We know that young people need to be engaged in their education. We know that after-school activities provide a tremendous opportunity for that engagement. We also know that those who don't become engaged could potentially be a dropout in the middle to the high school grades, and beyond that, become disconnected. This is the most powerful intervention we can do right now with a small investment of the other 73% of people who have no children in school. 27% of our parents right now do invest in their children, obviously, after-school activities and what have you. But really, this is a reach out to those other 73% that are not. So we're going to really kind of reach across the complete community, across our borders and everything else in terms of engaging them actively in this particular initiative. So join with us. I'm very proud to be the leadership of our McKeesa organization. Have two fine folks who have done this on our behalf, Christine Morris and Larry King, who are available later on for any questions in terms of how that site may work effectively. Also, we have Tim from the city of Phoenix, who has been a great partner as well. So with that, good friends, we look forward to what's going to take place, not just at this launching, but continue to reinforce this as we walk through this journey together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Covey, for being our partner. Now, he is a humble man, so he didn't brag on himself and his department enough. Let me tell you what they did. If you go to kidsaremissing.out.com, or if you go to phoenix.gov/education, we'll promote this program. But what it's really going to go to is a link to his website, McKeesa's website, and you'll be able to provide funding for schools, the extracurricular activities through the education tax credit. But he'll actually map out the areas of greatest needs in terms of higher poverty school districts. So if you believe, like I do, that every kid deserves a fair chance, the information you need to choose which schools to donate to, including Fowler and some of our great school districts in the center and south and west part of Phoenix and that need the help the most, you can get that information through the McKeesa website. By the way, you can donate to any school you want. I mean, all schools are eligible to, but at least you'll have that information if you really want to participate in the Kids Are Missing Out campaign. I mentioned her earlier. She's one of the best leaders in education in our city. She represents and leads a school district which is one of our most critically important neighborhoods for the future of our city. The success of Fowler and the future success of the city go hand in hand, and she's one of the architects of this program and this campaign. Marlene Lobato, president of Fowler Elementary School District.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Fowler Elementary School District is a well-kept secret for most people. We're located between 59th Avenue and 83rd Avenue, south of McDowell to about Southern. We have approximately 5,000 children. We have parents who are very supportive of our school, of our community. About 2/3 of our community is residential. Another third is industrial or commercial parks. So our parents have always been very supportive, and we have several trips that students will take where our parents can go ahead and use their tax credit donation. Our problem is that we can't offer enough after-school activities for the remainder of the children whose parents cannot afford to send them on the out-of-state trips. So with that, I'm here today to share with you that we have, right now currently, we have some fourth graders that go to the Grand Canyon. We have our 2 middle schools who participate out of state for band competitions. We have children currently, as all of you probably know, who are interested in sports at an early age. They're interested in art at an early age. We have the classrooms, we have the space, we have the buses. We just don't have the extra funds to be able to provide our students with more activities after school. We have teachers who will willingly step up and help out. We just don't have the funds. And as Mayor Stanton said, and also Dr. Covey, it takes all of us, and I'm speaking on behalf of my colleagues in the city of Phoenix. It doesn't matter where you donate, but it's the fact that you will donate, that you will make a difference for some school district and for some child in the future. So thank you this morning. Thank you, Mayor Stanton, for allowing us to be great participants in this new initiative. MARVENE, M-A-R-V as in Victor, E-N-E, LOBATO, L-O, B as in Bob, A, T as in Tom, O. I'd also like to thank Tim Valencia and Chris Heller for keeping Fowler in the forefront and what can we do to help the city. Thank you. F-O-W-L-E-R, Fowler.
Thank you, Superintendent LOBATO, for your leadership on this program. Now, she was wonderfully diplomatic, saying that if you don't donate to Fowler, you can donate to any of the school districts in the city of Phoenix. What she really meant is donate to Fowler.
Yes.
Read between the lines. Arts in education. I mean, who among us can disagree how the critically important element of art education, no matter what a child wants to do with the remainder of their lives. And our hearts are broken too often when we know that arts education is often the first cut, as schools have to make critically difficult funding decisions. That's why arts and after-school programs are so critically important. And we want every single child, every single family, they have the opportunity to send their children to an excellent after-school program that includes a great dose of arts. Here to talk about arts education and how this program can benefit it is Ashley HARE, our City of Phoenix Arts Education Program Director.
Thank you. Good morning. Yes, Ashley, A-S-H-L-E-Y, HARE, H-A-R-E, like the bunny rabbit. So thank you again for allowing us, for the Office of Arts and Culture, to come in and speak on behalf of arts education for the city. My focus is to really ensure that all Phoenix residents have access to high-quality arts education programming, whether it's in their schools, in their neighborhoods, in their community centers. So this, of course, includes many students that would benefit from this tax credit program. When youth participate in the creative process, they become more engaged, passionate citizens of their communities. By ensuring access to the arts for every student in Phoenix, we build a stronger, more engaged, and robust city to live in. And the arts not only build community, but they also contribute to individual development. There are multiple research studies showing this impact, and today I wanted to mention the Dana Foundation, an internationally recognized brain research foundation. They report an increase in cognitive development when those students and youth of ours are participating in the arts. And some of the examples they cited in this study is memorization skills. So memorization skills increase when they are learning new dance choreography or a sheet of music or lines in a play. Another thing that increases is analytical thinking. Analytical thinking deepens when a visual artist is thinking about the next detail to put on a piece of work. And their research also showed that observation skills are amplified when going to a performance, viewing that performance, and having a critical dialogue with your peers afterwards. And the great thing about these skills is that our business leaders are looking for these skills. They're looking for employees with these abilities to help solve problems and develop innovative ways to create new products and services and to solve problems. So cultivating these skills early for our young people is critical to ensure their success in competing in today's workforce. So again, increasing access to the arts is something that I am passionate in, and seems like everyone up here is also passionate in, and believing that the tax credit program could increase this for our young people so they have a chance to really benefit later in life and even today. So thank you for your support.
So our message here today is that kids are missing out, and we as a community can help fill that gap. Look, if you've got children attending school, give to your own school for your tax credit program. But if you don't have kids attending school, if you're a business leader, you're a community leader, maybe you're a retired person, you can directly impact the future of a child by donating to the education tax credit to a school in Phoenix or anywhere else. But I'm encouraging schools that get the least amount per child for the after-school program. Let's even the odds a little bit and make sure that every child in our community has an opportunity to have a great after-school program, hopefully in the arts, maybe at athletics, maybe it's band, maybe it's STEM program that some of our higher poverty schools are doing a better job, an increasingly better job of offering. It's up to us to make sure that they get the support and resources that they need. Your business has a huge stake in the success of every single school district in the city of Phoenix. That's your future workforce. And so we all have a huge stake in supporting it. And you get a dollar for dollar tax credit. So I'm asking every business leader who may be reading about this or watching it, get the message out. KidsAreMissingOut.com. Encourage your employees, even those that don't have kids in school, especially those that don't have kids in school, to participate in the education tax credit program. Support these kids, support these schools. Our future depends on it. And I mentioned earlier, we have some wonderfully creative people that are part of this campaign. You see these signs around us, the missing sign about programs in our schools that aren't as well funded as they need to be and too often are missing in our schools, particularly our high poverty areas. Our friends at Kramer Krasselt have done an incredible job on a pro bono basis of putting together this PSA campaign. You're going to be seeing the missing message in the community. If you go to an arts program, maybe through one of our theaters or the ballet or opera, you may see it in your program, encouraging people to support arts after school programs. You're going to see this PSA campaign you're going to see in just a moment on various television programs as well. We're going to get the word out. Our schools, our students need your support. And having such a disparity between inner city schools in Phoenix and elsewhere is just not acceptable to me or anyone up here. Without further ado, let's watch the PSA.
Field trips, like art clubs, music programs, and after-school sports, seem to have gone the way of the dodo in many Phoenix schools. Disappeared because parents simply can't afford to support it. Whether you're a parent or not, you can get dollar-for-dollar state tax credits and help bring these programs back to underfunded Phoenix schools. Visit KidsAreMissingOut.com to learn more.
Thank you, Kramer Krasselt, for your outstanding creativity. You're going to be seeing more of this throughout the city and community.